Orion's Quest!
How's it going, everybody? This is DuoTronix, and I am here with a review for Transformers Cyberverse Gnaw. He's a Sharkticon, as you can see, and I bought this guy because I don't have any of the other Sharkticons, and I was hoping that what I could do was buy a few of these guys and have them as my Sharkticon army, because they're a little cheaper than the mainline War for Cybertron stuff. So I was going to buy a few of these instead of getting the ones from the mainline. So I have this guy, Gnaw, and he looks pretty cool in the package. I really love the art up here. This is, if he looked half as good as this thing, I'll be pretty happy. That's a really cool piece of art right there. It looks very anime. That's what he looks like in the front of the box, and take a look at the back here. Oh, there's a little bit on the side. Starscream and Megatron there. And there he is, in both modes. So that's what he looks like in the package. Looks pretty awesome. So let's get this thing open and see what he looks like in person. Okay, so here we have Gnaw out of the package, and he looks pretty cool. Looks like a Sharkticon. He's got the red eyes there, and he can hold his mace here, his ball and chain style mace. Pretty cool looking figure, and you know, he looks fantastic. Here he is with an Alicon, so you can see the size difference here. The War for Cybertron Alicon. He's pretty big. He's almost the same size as the Alicons. Okay, so let's check out his articulation. His arms go up and down there on a ball joint, so you can pretty much do what you want with those, which is nice. Unfortunately, there's no elbow bend, but there is an elbow twist. He twists at the elbow. He has leg articulation. His legs are also on a ball joint, so they move as far as the mold and the other parts of them will let them move, which is pretty far. You can do a sidekick. Look at that. And he has neck articulation. It just turns pretty much. There's no up and down. It just turns. This thing back here is part of a gimmick. Let me look at the instructions and see if it tells me anything. Okay, so what this button back here is his mace mash. Yeah, that's not working. Well, I can't get it to work. I'm not sure how it goes, but that's, you know, he has a mace mash. I don't necessarily care about the extra deals. I just want a Sharkticon, so he's perfect for that. I like the looks of him. He's going to look really good standing up there on the shelf and in scenes and pictures and things. So, yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Hang on, let's try this out real quick. Alright, here we have him in his Sharkticon background, which came with Grimlock, the Studio Series Grimlock, but this is the place where this guy hangs out, so I thought it fair to get a picture with him on this. There we go. Here he is with some Alicons on there too. So he looks pretty good in his robot mode here, you know. Let's get him turned into his Sharkticon mode and see what that looks like. And there he is as a Sharkticon. He looks really cool. He doesn't have any articulation in the arms. This is just a solid piece of plastic here. But the legs move at the hip because they're the arm joints, and there's no knee bend. It just sits there like that. However, I gotta say, this thing looks pretty fantastic though. It looks like it should be a Sharkticon. It looks like it should, I think. You know, this should be black or dark gray up here, but I might be able to take care of that with some paint. But he looks pretty cool. The transformation is very simple. I guess the Cyberverse figures are a lot more simple than the War for Cybertron stuff, what you'd expect, but he looks fantastic. At the very least, this thing looks really awesome in Sharkticon mode, and that is basically what I wanted. Here's one of the Alicons with him. So you have the beasts. There's Cup with these guys. And with Grimlock. They look pretty awesome. And again, yeah, he really looks fantastic. You know, that's why I bought him, because he looked good enough, at least on the back of the box, and hey, this is good enough for me, definitely at this price point. I'd like to get a bunch more of these guys, you know, so I can army build with these guys. Still need to get more Alicons, so yeah, let's get him transformed back to robot mode and continue on from there. So here he is back in robot mode, and you know, he looks fantastic in robot mode. I will primarily have him in Sharkticon mode, but he looks really good. You know, it looks pretty much like what the Sharkticons looked on Season 3 of Transformers G1. So that's perfect for me. Yeah, here he is with Rodimus Prime, or Hot Rod. And of course, Cup, handing some Energon goodies out there. And here's Wheelie in there just to have another guy from one of those scenes, you know. So there he is, Gnaw from Transformers Cyberverse, and he looks really cool. I like the figure. I think I'm going to try to buy a few more to have a bunch of Sharkticons to play with photos and things like that. Actually, if anybody out there has the Power of the Primes Sharkticon, or whichever one it came from, leave a comment and let me know what that one's like compared to this guy. This guy's actually pretty good. There's should be more articulation if you were going to go for a War for Cybertron or the Generations line, but all in all, he's pretty good for what he is. So that's the review. Thank you very much for watching. I'm DuoTronix. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Let me know what you think about this guy or his counterpart versions. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.